right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, K.Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie G.St-Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for K.Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Ready to engage yet again here tonight. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that G.St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, G.St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from wrestling, to striking, to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore. George Rush St. Pierre has graced the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. This is arguably the biggest welterweight fight in UFC history. It is upon us. I am anxious. I would imagine the athletes have a better resting heart rate than I do. K.Usman, George St-Pierre. Let's see how it plays out.
I had to take...
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. All right, didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trip. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hip. He's just a good fighter from in close. He has spent a lifetime developing his skills. He wants to impose his will on his opponents from this position.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
Oh, right into mount.
Excellent ground and pound there by GSP. The ground strikes starting to pile up. midway through round one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by G.St-Pierre.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. St-Pierre's kick is blocked.
Oh, hurt.
All right, the narrative in this one has been G.St-Pierre's ground game as usual, and even if you don't have an appreciation for the wrestling game, this dude makes it fun to watch.
You know, for a guy that doesn't have a background in the sport, he isn't credentialed in wrestling. He made such a commitment to the craft that he has taken down NCAA All-Americans and champions. He has used that tool beautifully tonight, and that is why, once again, G.St-Pierre is ahead.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Good work from the top here by G.St-Pierre. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Usman's eye is starting to swell shut. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Takedowns with your strike.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Look to the head there by K.Usman.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there. Usman's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by K.Usman. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Usman's in half guard. 1.5 minutes now to go in round two. Usman's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Under under a minute to go. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by G.St-Pierre. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight. Yeah,
it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. St-Pierre's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Usman. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just misses with a left hook there. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick.
That takedown was timed beautifully.
Side control now. Reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Working out of the half guard here.
Getting them out here. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by G.St-Pierre.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat. That was awesome. Really hurt him there, okay? He's in trouble. There's no way he's going to recover. We need you to get out there, and I want good.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting for us to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that rock. He found the shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off of the stool to start the next round.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Usman. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Just over 3 minutes to go. And a nice job, at least.
Wow.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good.
That was nice. In the half guard.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Usman. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. And now he's got the back. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Oh.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by G.St-Pierre. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, deep breath, deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, judo toss, made it look easy.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Usman's right back to the full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Usman.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high flag. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to check.
Beautiful diving strike lands. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Like that! Like that!
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by G.St-Pierre. And busy as he looks to improve position here. St-Pierre's back in half guard. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St-Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St-Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St-Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.